First and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone, who taught us this true citation on Yakin, pushing this word day in and day out. On this quick lesson, man, on this whole, Key Bridge collapse in Baltimore. I'm sure you know by now. But more news has been circulating, stating that the workers, they were fixing potholes on the bridge, that they were all migrants, man, Migrants from Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, man. All right. So they were working for very little or nothing, man, okay. Who knows, $10 an hour, some bullshit pay. Dangerous job on a bridge, on a non-steady bridge, which I've been on plenty of times. Okay.
This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. We begin today's show in Baltimore, where divers have recovered the remains of 2 of the 6 workers who were missing and presumed dead after the Key Bridge was struck by a massive cargo ship Tuesday and collapsed under them without warning. The men were migrants from Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. They were filling potholes and had reportedly taken a break in their vehicles. This is Maryland State Police Superintendent Roland Butler.
Shortly before 10 a.m., divers located a red pickup truck submerged in approximately 25 feet of water in the area of the middle span of the bridge. Divers recovered two victims of this tragedy trapped within the vehicle. The victims were identified as Alejandro Hernandez Fuentes, 35 years old, of Baltimore, and Dorlian Ranial Castillo Cabrera, 26 years old, of Dundalk.
Since the bridge collapsed, just 2 workers' bodies have been recovered. On Wednesday, the family of Menor Suazo Sandoval, one of the men still missing, said they were in tremendous agony and asked officials to continue their search. This is his brother, Martin Suazo.
We were informed that the government had decided to stop the search to begin removing debris from the bridge. It means that the search for bodies is being put on the back burner. We understand that the U.S. government is losing millions of dollars because the boats are not moving, but we believe that they should not forget the suffering of the families and the 4 victims whose bodies have not yet been found. We are still waiting with faith and hope that they will find the body of our brother so that we can start the repatriation process, which is what we are most interested in.
For more, we go to Baltimore, Maryland. We're joined by Gustavo Torres, Executive Director of CASA, an immigrant rights nonprofit founded in 1986 to build solidarity with those impacted by the Galuna and a Honduran filling potholes. Tell us the story of these workers before they died.
Well, these 2 construction workers were longtime members of our CASA family, adding an even deeper layer of sorrow to this already tragic situation. Miguel Luna was...
All right, so there you have it, man. These guys, they were migrants. Hey, and there was one migrant, Jake, man, he survived, man. Hey, he could be a part of the elect. Maybe he doesn't know it now that he's an Israelite, but he will eventually, because they said that he was in his vehicle. So it goes to show you that's the true story. They're in their vehicles on break. When the bridge fell, because the one guy that survived, he was in his vehicle, man, and he was able to escape through a window, man. All right, so the Lord was with that man. But the other guys, there were 2/3. The Lord wasn't with them. No more than likely 2/3 spics that worship Esau, the so-called white man. All right, because majority of spics, man, they embrace, what they call their so-called white side or lighter side than the darker side that they have. All right, but this guy ended up getting put to death, man. Okay. The 2 guys that they retrieved the bodies, but the one guy survived, man. So, hey, that's beautiful, man. So, these migrants are all around us, okay? I saw a clip basically was going into, how these CEOs, they're getting way more richer with the migrants than the American citizen. Because, the American citizen, average American citizen working a job's going to want like 20, 30 an hour when they can pay the migrants $10 an hour, okay? So, they're going to want the bigger profits, okay? It is their pockets deep, and they want it to be even more deeper, man. Which is at the ultimately these CEOs that you ruining your own economy. Because that's what the people that make $30 an hour, they're gonna spend more in the economy more than a migrant that's gonna make $10 an hour, $5 an hour, so forth. Okay, illegal wages, man. So you had 8 men doing road maintenance. They say 6 died, so maybe 2 survived. I don't know who the second guy is. The spirit jumped on me to do this article when I seen the 144 dated March 31st, 2024, 1:44 p.m., man. So this is an old article from a week ago from the Kuwait time. So I'm gonna get some scriptures, man. Okay. It says migrants come here. I'm gonna read this quick excerpt from the article. It says migrants come here to do the jobs Americans don't want to do. All right, I believe that was that guy, Louis Vega. It says the work is too hard, the hours are too long, or the conditions are too difficult. Who here wants to clean hotel rooms? Who here wants to work under the hot sun? Who wants to be in the fields? All right, so yeah, that's where the migrants come in, man. The scripture says Issachar, which that represents really all the northern tribes. It says that they're like a ass or a mule or something like that, man. Meaning they hard workers, man. I believe that's in Genesis. Okay. And the northern tribes are hard workers. This place that the northern tribes didn't work for themselves a day. Let's say tomorrow, the day of the eclipse. Let's say the northern tribes. None of the northern tribes went to work tomorrow. This place would crash overnight. Okay. So, these people, they come here, the migrants, they come here for a better living situation than they have back home because there's no opportunities back home. I mean, which I've been to, certain Latin American countries, man. Hey, man, the third world conditions is real, man. All they do is just sit down and talk shit all day. It's very little opportunities, and the opportunities they do get, it be hella competition for them, all right? This is Genesis 3:19. In the sweat of thy face shall thou eat bread till thou return unto the ground. So what does it mean, return to the ground? Till you get put to death, right? For out of it was thou taken, for dust thou art, and to the dust shalt thou return, man. So we made from the elements of the earth, the dust of the earth, the dirt, the soil of the ground. And that's where we go back, man, when we perish, okay? But the point is, from the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread. So, meaning we working hard, man, okay? The average Jake is working hella hard, man, to get their daily wages, man. They doing deliveries, they doing what they call blue collar type of work, trade jobs. All right. They're working hard as hell, man, to pay their bills, man. Which, this captivity, we at the end, man. All we waiting for is that next great event, man, and we ain't got to work no more. It's going to be survival of the fittest. And who's the fittest? The elect, man. Okay. Because, this whole 9 to 5, daily grind is nothing but illusion anyway. So, I got 1:6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages earning wages to put it into a bag of hoes, man. So, hey, man, we work much and bring in little, man, as a whole nation. I don't care if you're making 100K a year, that's little compared to what these elite Edomites make, man. That's fucking little. You just barely scraping by. You just doing a little bit better than the average citizen, man. That's all 100K a year is, man. It's not a lot of money. Even $1 million isn't a lot. You just got more disposable income. You can buy what you want if you're a millionaire. The start of, in my opinion, the start of real wealth is like, when you in that 20 million and up club, that's the start of real wealth. Excuse me. Because if you make 5 million a year, you gotta give back half to Esau anyway. But our wages are put in the bags filled with hoes now. Got many bills, many loans to pay, utilities, food. The food is a bill. Even if you getting box out here, that's a bill. Everything's put into a bag with hoes, man. So, hey, man, the Lord's getting ready to judge these days, man. Let me get this last precept. It's Micah 5:7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst. There's a remnant that's talking about the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations, but their forefathers' lineage goes back to such. Shall be in the midst of many people as a dew from the Lord. How that morning dew is all over your vehicle, so that's the same way. Jake's gonna be all over Esau, the 1/3 and the 2/3, man. Esau and these other nations, man. As the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the son of men, man. So ain't gonna be no holding back in that day, man. It's gonna be all out, man. And a lot of these migrants, man, even the majority of them here to be judged, but you're gonna have them on the part of the elect too. But a lot of migrants, they're gonna be kicking ass too. They're gonna get X-rated, graphic on you Edomites out there, chopping limbs off while you still alive, man. Pulling your teeth out one by one, pulling your fingernails, toenails off, ripping them off. It's gonna get crazy out here. So I'm gonna end it there. Till next time, Shalom.